What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator who's coming into this football. They're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. Ball down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's hot. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back. And we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hamilton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Mountaineers offense has its first opportunity of the day. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big time running back going right into the face of a machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Hamilton. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
That was a 3rd down this offense absolutely had to have. They're already down in this game, and so on 3rd down, you've got to find a way.
Breaks into the open. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. At the 35, he's got room. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard. With the pickup of 4. Looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From On the gun, wants to pass. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Johnson looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Shoots his way for more. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking for a crease, it's White. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Spits it out to the back. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Defense in press coverage. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got him downfield. Touchdown, West Virginia. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Arizona State somehow, some way, found a way there in Tempe and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Toss sweep, trying to get it outside to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Off the play fake. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And the try is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Offense lining up quickly. Johnson looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quick strike complete. Turning on the Jets. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. Here we go. They want to throw it. Extending the play. Makes the catch. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Oh, they're after him. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Going for 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover. Pick up the 1st. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Knox. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Vaughn. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Going over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Caught near the sticks, it's Graham. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Got room at the 35. Oh, he's got some space. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell. They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible. And you...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
I feel like this defense really needed that, man. They need a shot in the arm. They've had some bad possessions, not been great. Nice job getting to the quarterback. Getting in a predictable 3rd and long situations where now you...
Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
Finds his man. It's White. Going the other way, and he's got room. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now on first down from the 30. Quarterback may change this route. Johnson looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. Trying to run, it's White. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy in the ground.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. On the ground, it's Knox. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. They'll leave it with him. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team.
How fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense got to stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
A delay of game penalty like that just riles up the defense even more. Leaves it with the back. That'll close quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
This dude will pick you apart if you give him time. You better get to him. You better make him feel uncomfortable. This defense did that. Nice job by the defense, hurrying the quarterback through his thought process.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Snagged in the middle. It's Fleming. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and there he goes!
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Makes the grab. It's White. Made a defender miss. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They move on top here in the fourth.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Working that wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Buys a little extra time. Makes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep
turning it on. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Utah State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Logan for some time. They're up by 15 over San Diego State.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play, and that's going to have to happen a couple of different times if you're going to win this game.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory.